Hello art lovers, this is Simpius Busiso Duma from Orlando West Extension. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel. So as you have seen my latest art, I want to show you the art that I was doing in primary school. I started art in the year 2000 while I was doing grade 6 at age 11. I had a lot of Disney pictures. So friends used to borrow me their magazines which had Disney characters. So I used to draw a lot of Disney characters. There, there was a time whereby I thought that I couldn't do art. I never even tried drawing from reference. It's just that I always attempted to draw creatively, and that wasn't my strong point. So one day, while I was sitting paging through a newspaper and bored, I saw a photo of Michael Jackson and started drawing him. Then I realized that I had the gift of drawing. Back then, I didn't even know that there were grid line methods, but nowadays I can see from other artists that the grid methods are a huge thing. So as a kid, when you were tracing, we used to tell you that you couldn't draw because everyone could trace. So when you could do an amazing drawing just from looking at a picture, people used to be amused. So that was a huge deal. So the problem I had in primary is that I didn't have a drawing book. So I used a normal school book. It's not acid free. I still have it. That's why I took the video, because I could see that the art is starting to fade out. So I wanted everyone to be exposed to this art before it the book gets damaged or anything happens to it. So there was no fixative used to preserve the art. As you can see, the pages are wrinkled now. It's because they are not acid free. That's the problem you encounter when you don't use art products, because the pencils I used here were school graphite pencils. They are not art pencils, and the book is not designed for doing art. It's just that as a kid, I decided to use it as a drawing book. Then, as I grew older, I realized that there were books meant for doing art. It's just that by the time I realized that you must buy a drawing book, I was attached to this book. Yeah, so there was a lot of Disney influence in my childhood. Yeah, I watched a lot of Disney. That's why you see a lot of Disney characters in this drawing book. Fortunately, some of the art is still visible, as you can see Tarzan. Yeah, I wasn't that kid that could draw um, art that was the same size as the reference. As you can see, Hercules is bigger than the reference. So people could tell that I wasn't tracing. That's what I loved about not being able to draw the same size as the reference. As you can see, Timon and Pumbaa are smaller here. Even Simba, yeah, and Mufasa. Yeah, so art has always been a part of my life. But there was a time where I wasn't drawing at all because of doing a 9 to 5. Um, so after high school, there's a huge gap. Yeah, I didn't draw for quite a while because I wanted to pursue other things. But I realized that I must start doing art again. A cousin of mine, Tebucho, was more passionate about art. He reminded me of how art made me feel, so that made me go back to doing art. But for now, it's just the Disney characters. You can see some of the drawings have faded already. Most of these drawings were done during lunch because there was a time when I didn't have friends, because making friends in a new area, in a new school, was a problem for me. It wasn't a problem because I was shy. It was a problem because other kids had different interests. Most of them were interested in soccer. Yeah, so I couldn't fit in. So art came as a blessing. It was a good escape. But I ended up making friends because birds of a feather flock together. I found other people that could draw, so we used to chill together during lunch, go through magazines and start drawing animation characters while sitting in a circle, making jokes and conversations. I guess you can call it multitasking. However, I wouldn't do that now because when I do arts now, I don't want to be distracted. I want to focus on my reference. Whether I'm painting or drawing, that's always the case. So it's important to make people aware of acid-free products because children just get excited when they have books and pens or pencils. So you must let them know about acid-free products. The importance of acid-free products is that even in 100 years, if your art was done with acid-free products and you use the fixative spray, the art will be in the same condition even after 100 years. If you look at paintings from artists like Leonardo da Vinci, you can see that they have cracks. The reason they have cracks is that they didn't have the acid-free products back then. So living in this current era is helpful because of the inventions people came with. So even for the art that didn't get preserved well, it made it to YouTube. People uploaded art on the internet, so future generations will be exposed to art. Pokemon were introduced while I was in primary, so I never stopped liking Disney characters. It's just that I also started doing Pokemon art. Uh, Animation was my thing. Actually, I still watch animation even today because I'm that person who doesn't believe that because I'm an adult, animation is for kids. Because when you watch animation, sometimes you can tell that children won't be able to follow that storyline. So I still watch animation now, even in my 30s. And as a kid, I had a dream of being an animator. However, I never even tried to pursue the dream because I realized that as an animator, you should be able to draw really fast. Watching people behind the scenes showing you how they make animated movies made me realize that nah, as much as I love animation, I wouldn't be able to keep up. So that's why I do this kind of drawing. Uh, I just do portraits, seascapes, landscapes. I love drawing. I love realism. That's the best art for me. Um, Dragon Balls as well was a thing. Yeah, I started doing Dragon Balls when I was in high school. Yeah, that's when friends introduced me to the characters from Dragon Balls. So I love them a lot. Yeah, I respect the Asian industry for what they did. Is it Japan? I'm not sure. Yeah, but Asia. And there was a time when I love graffiti. You can see on these words that there's ink that's appearing. So the ink is from the other page. Yeah, so is Busiso is my name. I only did graffiti on pages. You will notice that as much as some of these drawings are good, I'm not really strong when it comes to drawing creatively. My strong point is drawing from reference. I did these graffiti arts while I was in high school. Uh, but fortunately, I have never vandalized people's walls. Yeah, so rap was a huge influence, hip hop culture. Yeah, so this drawing was done from reference. You can see graffiti again. Oh, this is the first designer sneaker that I bought with my money. So I was happy when I bought these sneakers, then decided to draw them. There was a time when Chrysler was a big deal in South Africa. Yeah, still street art. It was my attempt of drawing DJ Fresh. These are the former presidents, former President Thabo Mbeki and Jacob Zuma. They didn't get along politically. That's why you see a versus. Former South African presidents from the ANC. Oh, Manto Shabalala Msimang used to be a minister. Just saw her photo one day, then decided to draw. This ninja was drawn creatively, not from reference. You can see that I'm not as good when it comes to drawing creatively. I love diesel clothing, so I drawn creatively, then branded the characters' clothes with DSL, which is for diesel. This is one of the drawings I did creatively as well. I drawn this from reference. I did this in 2004 while I was doing grade 10. Eddie Murphy drawing. Random dog. I did a drawing of. I got this from a magazine, then did the drawing. Oh, BMW Z4. There was a time when P. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, Sean Combs got awards when he had clean PR. Now all these scandals are coming out. So I got his photo from a newspaper, then decided to draw him way before I knew what would come out to, in 2024. This one was drawn creatively, but the bike, I saw it from a magazine. Even this one, it would have made a good animation character. This is DJ Mbuso. He used to be popular back in the days. He's a house music producer as well as a DJ. DJ Mbuso. Uh, I couldn't shade well here. Um, here I was trying to improve the shading. This is still life. It's my dining room. It used to look like this. Former President Nelson Mandela. A lot of South African artists did drawings of Nelson Mandela. I'm a Mercedes Benz fan, that's why you see a Mercedes here. This is my self portrait. I did it in 2020 before lockdown in South Africa. Yeah, before we had a lockdown because of COVID. Decided to do art again. This is my cousin, Donisizas Mdleleni. He once sent me a photo, so I was bored and didn't have any reference photos. I used him for art. This is Koketso Moputing. The drawing was done with chalk pastels as well as a graphite pencil. Amanda DuPont, she's based in South Africa, but she's from the Kingdom of Eswatini. She's an actress. Boiti rapper, former actress. Yeah, she has also done some presenting jobs. I could call her a model as well, because the first time I saw her was through modeling. This is a charcoal drawing, 100% charcoal. This is Claire Mawisa. When I was a kid in primary, she used to be a continuity presenter on TV. She was also a model. So this is actually my first ever painting. It's a acrylic painting, A2 size. No, yeah, it's A1. Yeah, A1 size. The canvas is A1. Yeah. Oh, this is my seascape painting. It's called Lwandle Kaluwelwa. So my clan names are Lwandle. I have also uploaded a video about this painting. If you browse through the channel, you will see a video explaining this art. I love the sea as well. That's why I did this painting. This art is the first art I did, which is for sale. It's still available for people if they want to buy it. The name of the art is There's Beauty in the Process. If you scroll through my channel, you'll see a video explaining everything. This is Megan Good. I wanted to learn how to do to use colors, so this is my latest painting. The name of the painting is Opposites Attract. You can also see the video of me explaining the art. This is my latest charcoal drawing. As you can see me on the photo, that's Lupita Nyong'o. And these are my socials. If you want to follow me on all these social media platforms, this is where you can reach me. Please tell others about my page so that they can subscribe as well. Thank you for watching.